Hi, my name's Jason Georgianna. I'm here at Art of War MMA and Fitness. I'm going to show you guys how to do a single leg deadlift, which essentially that single leg deadlift, like most deadlift versions, is going to work the entire back of your body. And then I'm going to show you the right way to do a push-up. And the push-up, if you can just simplistically think about it, kind of works the whole front of your body. So if you were wanting to get kind of a quick full body workout, you could pair that with a push-up. Okay, I'm going to start with a really easy push-up variation because not everybody's strong enough to do regular floor push-ups or feet elevated push-ups. Okay, so let's just say that you're just starting out. You might want to start on an elevated surface, like we have a bar right over here. So this could be a stool, it could be a bench, it could be your countertop, right? And all I'm going to do is, if my hands are elevated, that's going to make the push-up a little bit easier, okay? Just like with our deadlift, you can see my whole body is straight. I'm not looking down like that. I'm not looking up, right? I'm just trying to keep my whole spine straight, okay? I'm going to be about like this. Notice my hands are a little bit wider than my shoulders, okay? As tempting as it is going to be like, look at yourself in the mirror, just keep your spine straight. I'm going to go down. You can see my scapula, my shoulder blades are coming back. You can also see my elbows are about 30 to 45 degrees out from my body, touching the bar to my lower chest and then just coming up, okay? What I see a lot is people doing push-ups like this. This angle here, your shoulders are not going to like that. We want to be about 30 to 45 degrees here. So as I'm doing a push-up, right, it's going to be at this angle. So again, I could make this even easier. I could go right there, okay? So depending on how strong you are, depending on how big you are, you may be starting with this, okay? A little bit more difficult, I could move to the floor. Bosu, this is a fantastic tool to do push-ups. Keeps my wrists in a nice comfortable position so I'm not having to put my wrists on the floor. I'm just right here. And again, you can see my scapula going back. I'm going to go down about here and come back up. Okay, so about like so and come back up. Body staying super straight. Another thing that I love that'll save your wrists, the perfect push-up handles. These are not very expensive. But again, because of years of working out and holding focus mitts, stuff like that, my wrists get sore with regular floor push-ups. So I love this perfect push-up handle. The other thing you're going to notice, it's going to allow me to internally rotate as I press, right? Which is generally going to be what my shoulders are going to want to do. Okay. Boom. Very easy to start to make this more difficult. I could raise a foot and do half of my push-ups with one foot off the ground, right? And then I could do half of the push-ups with the other foot. Even more difficult. I could do like a plyometric push-up, right? I could grab a ball. Now I'm actually going to move my upper body from side to side over this. Again, just depending on how sensitive your wrists are, this may, and how strong you are, that may or may not be a good option for you. So another option to make the push-up more difficult is elevating your feet up onto something, okay, like a bench or a box. So I would get my feet there, figure out where I need to get these handles so that my elbows are going to come down at the right angle. All right, not letting my hips sag down, but also not having them too high. I'm just keeping everything neutral. Okay, and again, I could make this more difficult. I could raise one up. Okay, you could do a Spider-Man. Right, so there's some things you could do to make push-ups more difficult. Raise your feet up or do them on one leg at a time. Right? Things you would do to make push-up easier, elevate your hands onto a high surface such as the bench or the bar like I showed you. Right? Now I've made this a lot easier. Again, it's just going to depend on your body type. The main thing is don't get caught up, just like with the single leg deadlifts, don't get caught up in trying to do a certain number of reps, right? Think about quality reps, right? So if you do perfect technique on your push-ups and you do the most difficult variations that you're capable of, you won't have to try to bang out 100 push-ups or 200. You'll be keeping your reps a little bit lower, but doing better quality and more challenging versions.